We're recording.
You're recording right now.
Play that music.
Come on!
Come on, that's great music.
That was great music.
Hey, everybody, we're back.
Hell,
We're back.
we are back.
Come on.
Come on.
I'm Steve. That's my partner, Dew.
Hail.
Oh, everybody missed the hail. I missed the hail.
I just hail.
Oh,
Steve, we're finally back.
we are back. It has been. I mean, obviously we've stayed in touch. We're still friends.
no Beatles like breakdown. You know.
None of that. However, we did take a 7-year hiatus from this wonderful show that everyone has come to love and has now missed and needs to be reintroduced.
Well, because desperate times comes for desperate measures.
What was that? That's my partner, Mushmouth.
The good news about this format is I have no way to edit this. So,
for all of you who have never experienced the two of us together, we have been friends for approaching 19 years. 19
years.
We met in 2001.
That's more than half of my life, almost half of your life.
Almost, yeah. So, we had, well, basically, we hate each other and we love each other and we do nothing but argue.
Yeah, absolutely. And we love to hate each other and we hate to love each other.
That's right.
Right.
At some point, during one of the many late nights of debating pop culture and the merits of shenanigans, somebody said, "Hey, you guys should record this."
Yeah, it wasn't exactly at the birth of podcasts. There had been quite a few podcasts, and podcasts was a thing, but it didn't explode to the point where it is right now, where people they can quit their jobs and podcasting is their job.
Right. We don't have advertisers here.
Nope.
But somebody said, this would make a good show. And we said, you're right. It probably would.
Yeah.
So we came up with Come On, which was basically us arguing.
Right, come on was always our like, oh, come on, you really
Come on.
say that? Come on.
Right. You don't.
You want that?
Come on.
Come on, you asshole.
So that kind of became the theme, and we decided to put our voices on an audio podcast, and we were pretty successful, I would say.
We did a good job. We did great. If we didn't get visions of grandeur and decide to put ourselves on hiatus for a little bit, we could have done a little bit of that advertising, that gotten that honey, or that HelloFresh money,
Blue Chew would have sponsored us for sure.
Right. We would have been in the early days of things like Fleshlight, and nowadays it's VPNs. We'd get all the VPNs would be asking, come on.
That's right. We could have hosted.
Yeah.
So we did, I don't know, maybe 15 or 18 episodes, give or take. We had like 10,000 downloads on iTunes. It was tremendous. And people that we didn't even know were tuning in just to listen to us argue about things like Justin Bieber and
our Jews.
Our favorite Jews, right? So,
how did this ever work? What are crazy people?
I don't know. But we were very successful, and then kind of our lives both took a left turn, and it ended up being where we couldn't do it anymore.
Neither of us ever, and still don't have any professional podcasting gear. The original gear we started recording off of a tape player. a video recording device with a lavalier hooked up to it, and you and I would sit between a lavalier that was stuck to a lamp and talk back and forth into a lavalier on the lamp.
Yeah, and I had my cell phone timer,
Right?
and it was great. So
iPhone 1, kids.
we should,
iPhone 1.
if they're tuning in, if you're drinking your Gatorade unprofessionally,
Oh, shut up.
welcome to Come On.
Yeah.
So the format that we came up with, well, we're both very into pop culture, current events, and the like. We try not to steer too into the politics and religion lanes, just because that's, I don't know.
We've done it, though. We've done it.
We've done it.
We did a little Roe versus Wade and a little bit of immigration, I think.
I think we did. We've done both of those topics. So,
Yeah.
so the format is we try to keep it short, and we try to put a time limit. I kind of used ESPN's not Around the Horn, the other one,
Yeah.
the one where pardon the interruption,
Right.
where they have the timer, and I said, okay, let's pick a topic and let's talk about it for 5 minutes. And when the timer goes off, that's it. Discussion's over. We're moving on to the next topic. Occasionally, we went beyond the 5 minutes.
Every
Then,
once in a while.
then we came to the second half of the show, which was the top 10,
Top 10.
the theme music for top 10, where we have a random topic, and then we debate which 10 items should be included in the list of top 10. And we didn't necessarily get to the point where we would rank them. We felt that coming up with 10 that we agreed on was enough.
That in itself was the feat.
Right. Could we argue enough to where we both agreed on 10 of anything? So, in the past we've done, we did movie directors. We did my personal favorite was TV theme songs. That was
the top 10. Yeah. As we talked before, we discussed things such as the sale of Hulu back when Hulu was sold the first time.
right.
There's multiple different topics that we and we had a lot of friends of the show, the Comaniacs, as it were.
That's right.
Would mainly Brian from down the street would send in their topics, and we'd go, okay, this is a great topic, let's talk about it, just because they wanted to hear us and what our opinions on that stupid topic were.
It could be something completely stupid,
Mm-hmm.
like the fact that I hate onions and you love onions,
I love onions.
and we could sit and argue about the merits of onions.
Yeah, versatile.
We're not gonna.
Everything with it. There's onion gumbo. There's onion stir fry.
Welcome to Come On.
Oh, good old days, man! It's been way too long.
So we had 15 to 17 episodes on iTunes, and we decided that since we were quarantined in our house and it's 2020 and everybody's using Zoom, so why not we Zoom to Come On?
Let's come on and Zoom.
Come on and Zoom. So we have reunited, not that we ever disbanded really, but the show is reunited 7 years later. This is the 2020 COVID quarantine Zoom Come On version that everyone's been waiting for.
So welcome.
Welcome. This is so.
So, how are you, Steve? What have you been up to for the last 7 years?
Well, shit. Working. It was years ago that I got my job that I'm in now, and that was one of the reasons we stopped doing this podcast.
Yeah. So as I said before, what I was doing is I thought I was going to be smart and go, oh, I like movies. I think I can make and write movies. And then I paid way too much money for a terrible bachelor's degree from a less than reputable college. And ask me if I'm in film right now.
Film school.
Yeah, film school. Do I work in the film business as we speak?
No.
Nope. Nope.
No.
Nope. 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 Nope.
No.
Nope.
Um, I would like to point out that now that we're doing a video version of this, you're down 400 pounds.
Yeah. So
What are you doing? What are you doing?
it adds 15 pounds. In this case, video has reduced 400 pounds. Yeah. So after school and not doing movies, I decided to get my life on track, and so I went through a couple of procedures to become less of a man.
And I mean, you still have a penis, but
Oh, right. No, yeah, no switcheroos here. No, but
by less of a man, you mean that? Are you willing to share your big number?
I was 663 pounds at the final taping of Come On.
663 pounds.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you'd have asked me in 2013, I might have said you weren't going to be around in 2020 to do this.
No, I would have guaranteed you I wouldn't have made. I'm 36 now. If I hadn't made the decisions I made at that time, I don't think I would have seen past 30.
And I mean, I know that this show is about us arguing and about us, being whatever, but I'm proud of you and I love you. And I'm so happy that you've gotten everything in order and your life is good and you're engaged. And
yeah, I'm engaged now, and big reveal. You're going to be officiating the nuptials soon.
This is first announcement to everyone is that they've dusted me off, and I'm going to be officiating this wedding.
Who would have fucking thought?
Who would have thought?
Good old Pastor Steve.
It's the greatest joke of all time that we don't have time for right now.
Nope. Okay, so
go ahead.
Let's talk about getting this done, huh? Yeah. So this is our first episode. We just want to come back, let you guys know that we're coming back.
It's like a welcome teaser.
Right. This is a little taste of us before you get the first taste is free, and then you're not going to pay for it. This is always going to be free.
That's right. This is the salad course.
Right. You're going to either be watching us on YouTube. We're also making plans to. We don't have an iTunes platform any longer. Who hosts through podcasting host sites any longer? What we're going to do is we're going to create what we need to create, and you should be able to get us through Spotify. Pretty much everybody uses Spotify nowadays, right? And
not me.
Not you?
I can't get the show.
You don't have Spotify whatsoever?
No, I got no Spotify. No.
What a revelation! I mean, come on, like that. Boom! There's our first. How do you not have Spotify?
Not on Spotify. I don't want to pay for shit.
What are you got, Pandora? You just whatever plays.
Today I listen to Pandora with ads.
You.
Come on.
Hey, first of all, second of all. Why wouldn't you just listen to the radio? It's the same damn thing.
I didn't have one.
So you would rather go, oh, I kind of like a one William Joel. Please go ahead and put a playlist together of what you think I may like of one William Joel, and then them not hitting it like 75% of the time.
You know what? My stations are great.
Really? So you take the time to go through there and go, no, I don't think I really need Nitty Ditty Dirt Band in my time.
Damn right I do.
Okay. I don't need the Yvette Brothers in my.
No, you push the thumbs down, it skips it.
Right. But.
And Phil Collins comes on, and you push the thumbs up, and it remembers.
You blow my mind sometimes. You blow my mind. You don't have a Spotify. You know Spotify will work the same way if you have the free version, right?
I've never Spotify'd in my life, never once.
you won't be able to listen to our own. Like, you'll have to pull up YouTube, and then because you're so cheap, you don't pay for YouTube Premium, right? So you're driving in your car, you pull up the video to listen to us, and if your phone shuts off, then the video stops playing, and you're like, son of a bitch, now I gotta open it back up to play our own command.
Yeah, I don't know. We need a sponsor real bad.
So that you can buy Spotify.
Yes.
We'll start a Patreon. It'll be, come on, somebody buy Steve Spotify.
There you go. I like it. Oh shit. Okay, so we're throwing together the list of topics. We're gonna nail out a couple of episodes here. I don't know. Do we have a platform for people to suggest topics? Is there?
Well, yeah, you can definitely. I mean, our good old Facebook. I know. As I was told by the youths of today, Facebook is for old people. And I guess so.
Was Facebook earlier today.
So is Twitter. Is Twitter dead nowadays?
No, Twitter's hot.
So we're still on Command Pod. Slip into our DMs if you'd like. That's how that goes. You slip into our DMs. Direct message us your topics that you want to hear us talk about, and then you can message. You can post on our wall on Facebook, even though that's not cool anymore. We don't have Instagram.
CMON. Come on.
We don't have a tickety talk or a snappity shoot or whatever the hell you kids are into nowadays. That's not us. That's not how grandpas work it. Follow us on Facebook. I'll post the Spotify. You'll get us on YouTube. It'll be great.
You can put it right in the comments if you say, "Oh, you're full of shit." We love that.
Yeah. And you are the ones who, oh, you guys are the worst, man. I love it. Go ahead.
Bring it on. Bring it on. We don't care.
Let me double check to see what our command. I want to make sure. Yeah, it's just
a Twitter
entertainment website. Absolutely.
Okay. And on Twitter, it's Command Pod. CMONPOD.
At Command Pod, and then the YouTube. Bear with me.
We're live to tape, folks. Live.
Yep.
All live.
Yep. Get ready for this. It's just.
Theme music. It's time to go.
The old theme music going once more. It's just come on with an exclamation point. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So we'll post those links everywhere we possibly can, and we'll go from there, huh?
Yeah, sounds great. I'm looking forward to this, and looking forward to everyone interacting with everyone again. This is going to be good.
Yeah, I can't wait. All right, so that's it for episode 0 of Come On 20.
0. That's good.
COVID 2020. Come on.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
All right.
Play that music one more time. Let's get out of here.
Let's play us out here with that awesome. It's live.
Oh yeah. Nope, turn it up. Nope, there it went. Almost. Whatever. It's fine. We'll see you later.
Hey, living in the 2020 world, we can't play what we used to play, so this is our theme music now. All right, see you later. Bye-bye. Come on.